Alright guys, heading to Chicago today, and it is frigid to say the least, and I do not own sufficient clothes to actually keep warm, so I'm trying to come up with different things, and I decided to wear tights. Man, I haven't worn tights. I barely wear socks. I definitely haven't worn tights in many moons. And so I would sometimes wear these here in LA when I wore a dress to work, but I don't usually wear dresses to work. But anyway, yep, this is my first layer, and I'm hoping that it's gonna help. But oh Lord, I'm a little worried. I haven't experienced this type of cold in a long time, and my son has never experienced it. We've been in Chicago in the winter, obviously, but in general, by the time when we're there in December, it's like in the 30s, and that was shocking to Jordan. And now it's currently gonna be in the teens when we show up. Oh my goodness. Okay, so anyway, this is my first layer, just trying to figure this whole thing out. All right guys, good morning. It is Christmas Eve, and we are leaving shortly to travel to the frigid Chicago. Now, I showed you the tights. I have on, this is an outfit I like to travel in, but I'm here in sunny Southern California. I have to go, I gotta go back in the house. I just realized I forgot something. I'm going to Target to return something that my husband got for me, but it was the wrong thing, and I really need to take it to Chicago with me. But I'm like, I'm a little cold already. I can't even imagine. All right. Check you later. Bye. Target opened at 7 a.m. Not that many people here, thank God. So the most important thing I found at Target is a coat. I think Steve got him and Jordan the exact same coat in a different color. Let's see. All right, hopefully this will help me. So I got that, and then they actually had thermals for the guys. So I got some thermals, and I'm scared that, and just like a t-shirt for layering, some snacks, a few other things. That's it. Okay, that's it. Bye. Every year, me and my sister swear we are not going to be in the stores on Christmas Eve. And I thought, this year, I'm safe. I'm traveling. There's no way I'm going to be in the stores. Here I am. Target opened at 7 a.m. I had to come exchange something. And I showed you what I got, I think. If not, it's after this. It's 7:32. I'm on my way home. Uber gets us in about 2.5 hours, so we're golden. Okay, bye. Well, 2 hours and 15 minutes. Bye. Alright guys, I am ready for the heel. This is more than 6 inches, so next time you see it, the heel would have been started, if not finished. Hey, I got knitting done on the plane. I was actually kind of shocked. I usually don't get any crafting done on the plane, but it was easy to knit. So I took this picture for Z because the news was reporting that it was so horrible in Chicago, and it was, but it passed through. And now I am making the roux for the gumbo. We decided to do seafood, a theme, instead of regular Christmas dinner. So you see me adding shrimp. Later I will add crab legs. There's chicken and andouille sausage already in there. And yeah, it's coming out really good. It's going to be so yummy. I'm excited. We're all excited to eat it.
This is Kim stirring the gumbo. We just added the shrimp.
I'm gonna delete the sound.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Okay. 7 minutes. Outfit of the day. Christmas pajamas on deck. And it's Christmas Day, and this is what we are going to be wearing the entire day. Didn't actually sleep in them. Too hot. House shoes went really well with the Christmas jammies. Alright guys, there it is. It's all ready to consume. I don't know how to keep the pot from getting like that. But anyway, that's the gumbo, guys. This part, we added that part of the crab leg for the flavor. I don't know if anybody eats that part, but there you go. All right, so the German chocolate cake is gonna wait because we have these two lovely pound cakes and they are yummy. As you can see, we already ate half of one. So yep, German chocolate cake later this week, we hope. So this is becoming a tradition. After Christmas or Thanksgiving, we make turkey noodle soup. It's yummy, yummy. Y'all, I forgot to take the picture before we ate it. But this is a overnight French toast casserole, and it turned out yummy. But I think this is my last like unique kind of thing to make. I'm just not gonna. This was something I never made before, and the gumbo was new for me. Turkey noodle soup, I had done it before, but it's still not something I make all the time. So yeah, that's it. Time for me to stop cooking. No, I can't stop cooking. But anyway, all right, bye. All right, it's 15 degrees currently. So you see that snow is still here, but this is snow from Thursday before we got here. But it's cold, so it's not melting. But 15 degrees is better than below the O. Anyway, that's it. So here's the blanket. I'm using it. Watching TV, about to knit. I actually slept today. I think it's the 28th. I fell asleep last night at like 8:30 p.m. And, you know, I had to get up a few times to use the restroom, but for the most part, I slept all the way until 6, which is unbelievable. Makes me very happy. All right, so here I am doing a little bit of knitting this morning. I'm actually feeling good. Like, I could tell the difference that I had. I think I had something like 9 hours of sleep. We've had breakfast, we've had coffee, and now I'm just doing a little bit of knitting. So, yeah. So anyway, if you guys have been watching the news, and I believe it made national news, but Southwest Airlines is in a whole hot mess. So, and we're on Southwest, and we are so blessed that we got in town. And so our next blessing is to be able to get back home. Southwest is a complete mess. By the time you guys see this video, we will be home. But right now, as I sit here on December 28th, we have no idea when Southwest is going to get itself fixed. They claim they'll be fixed by January 3rd, but that's the day we should be flying home. So, yeah, that's the whole thing. I believe we'll get home. The Lord just opened up a window for us to get here, and I believe He'll open up a window for us to get home. Anyway, sorry I keep sliding off camera with my knitting, and I figure it out, and then I come back. But anyway, yeah, it's going well. This is a very easy beginner-friendly sock pattern, which I'm enjoying so far. I may have made a mistake though, because I didn't read all of the directions through before I started, and I really should be doing this part with a needle one size smaller. So we'll see. I have a big foot, and maybe that will be enough to compensate for me not going down a size. But anyway, yeah, it's going well, and I'm enjoying it. And so far, the way this is going, I think I'm going to make more socks like this. But again, I am going to try the shadow wrap heel on another one of my socks at some point in 2023. because I do plan to hopefully get some socks done. And you know, I showed you guys the blanket earlier, and my mother did ask about the red blanket. I told her it was in process, so I guess I better get that done in 2023 as well. She doesn't know what it looks like. She actually wanted a red one the same corner to corner style, but you guys all know, if you've been watching, that it's not corner to corner style, but I think she'll like it. It's a lot more ornate. But anyway, super enjoying this pattern and my time here in Chicago. The weather is warming up, so that's a good thing. So here's my progress so far. Yeah, this is actually a really cool pattern. So hopefully I will actually be able to highly recommend it when it's over. You see my progress there. I'm just going to keep going, and hopefully we'll be ready to cast on the second sock on New Year's Eve. So that'll be my New Year's Eve cast on outfit of the day. Everybody, it's Kim the Crafty Nomad. So today is still the 28th. And we just got back from having dinner with my high school bestie. Now, we've been here since Christmas Eve. Very late on Christmas Eve, but we got in on Christmas Eve. And we, today was the first time we went out. I mean, Steve went to the store, but, okay. Almost messed up. Okay. Anyway, Steve went to the store, but this was really the first time I've been out since we got here. And it was nice. We went to an Italian restaurant in Hyde Park, which is the neighborhood that the University of Chicago is in. And my friend grew up in Hyde Park. We went to high school together for our first 3 years. And then our school closed, and we ended up going to separate schools, although our initial plan was to go together. But things changed, and that didn't end up happening. But anyway, let's see, what was I saying? Oh, anyway, so I'm still working on the sock. I was going to rest, but I figured I didn't knit on it for the last few hours. So I'm going to knit on it because I really want to get done with the magic heel part. So let me show you guys the sock really quickly. Let me finish with this part of the heel, then I'll show you guys the sock. But anyway, so what I was going to say, I did say earlier in the clip that in this video that we did do a traditional, we didn't do a traditional Christmas dinner. And then I showed you a little clip of the turkey noodle soup I made. So I wanted to explain that. We did actually have a turkey. They had an extra turkey, so they decided to. My sister and another family member, they decided that they would put the turkey on the grill. So the turkey was actually smoked on the grill and gave it a good smoky flavor. And then, but we had so much food, guys. We had so much food. So in the end, we still had people ate the turkey, but then I was putting the food away. And I was like, this turkey, it's still a lot of meat on it. And I felt like if I put it in the crock pot overnight, it would make the meat easier for me to get it off the carcass. So that's what I did. And that's how we ended up with the turkey noodle soup, which turned out really good. And they ate it up. It pretty much got all eaten up. I've gotten rave reviews on the gumbo, so I'm happy about that. And also earlier in the clip, I showed you the pound cake and said we would do the German chocolate cake later in the week, but we're not going to do that German chocolate cake. That's not going to happen. Because if I make it now, then that cake, it'll be so much cake, left. And they're not going to eat that cake. So we'll have to tackle German chocolate cake the next time we come in town. That's how that's going to go. So that's I wanted to explain those two things. I don't know what else if there's any other things I wanted to explain, but anyway, today, guys, it got up to 40 degrees. So it's like a serious heat wave, and it's actually going to get even warmer as the days go on. So today the snow is melting. Tomorrow I will take a little clip and show you what the snow looks like. It'll be more melted probably, but I'm just hoping that it will continue to get warm, because the streets will get a little bit treacherous if it starts to melt and then gets cold, and then all that stuff freezes. And we have a couple different plans, and we're going to be out driving. Tonight was easy driving, although I have to say night driving is not my favorite. I don't know what happens when you get old, guys, or when you get older, but night driving is not the business. But anyway, that's it. Okay, so now I'm at the end of the Magic Hill part of this sock. So let me show you the sock, and that'll be the end of this clip. Okay, so just so I don't lose the stitch marker. Oops, hold on. Okay, so where is it? Okay, let me pull that to the back. Don't want to lose a stitch marker, so I'll trap it between stitches. And then I'll show you the sock. Okay. I'll do one more stitch just for good measure. Okay, so this is basically going to be a tube sock, basically. But this is the heel section. This is the magic. So hopefully it's gonna work and I'm gonna love it. But it's easy as pie so far. But after I get done with this sock, I will tell you whether or not I highly recommend this pattern. It is a paid for pattern, and it's called, I think it's called the Magic Sock or the Magic Heel Sock, and it is only $4 for this pattern. And I saw a hat pattern, a basic knitted hat pattern that is super popular because the designer is super popular, and it was $8, and I did not buy it. I could just look at it. It's basically, when people talk about making this hat, it's basically like using your knitting machine. You make a long tube and fold it in on each other, except this time you're knitting it. But the pattern is $8, and I heard that the decreases at the top are really nice. And if I really decide I want to buy that pattern, I will, but I'm just saying, just comparatively, this was $4. Okay, so it's not very expensive, and I think I am gonna highly recommend it, but I just won't say that until I actually finish the sock and try it on. But the magic is happening with this ribbed section. Okay, the sock is gonna go like this. The front is like that. That's the heel, and then once we finish the rib section, we'll go back to regular stocking that, and then the sock will be done. We'll see how that goes. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that. That's a lot of progress that I made on this today. I'll make a little bit more tomorrow. I have a couple of different things going tomorrow. We really have been resting, but now we are doing all of the running around. So every day from here to Sunday, I think we have something to do. So yeah, that's that. I will see you guys in the next clip. Bye. All right, it's December 29th. I'm up early. I have had a good night's sleep. I think I got like 7.5 hours, which is so not my normal. And so yeah, I have energy. I'm working on the sock. I made breakfast for everybody, and my mom made the coffee. But every time I come here, I use this mug that is me, my dad, and my sister on the day we met. That picture was probably taken on night, let's see, December 24th, 1965, because the story goes that my mother was discharged from the hospital and brought me home on Christmas Eve. So the little bitty baby is me. And yeah, I love using this mug. You've seen this picture. I have posted it on my birthday as well. Anyway, I said that's all. There's the sock. I'm kind of at like 3 3/4 inches, and I'm trying to get to 5 on the ribbon part. So yeah, got a little ways to go, and I think we'll be finishing this sock up for sure. Because once we finish the ribbon, it's just gonna be knit until it's done. All right, that's it. Bye. All right, and just like that, that snow is gone, guys. It is. Look at that tree. The leaves didn't even fall off of it completely. They're all dead, but they didn't fall off. And the one next to it either. Quite interesting. Almost every other tree, the leaves are gone. But anyway, look at, you see a little bit of whiteness on the edge, you know, our neighbor's grass, but for the most part, it's gone, guys. It's gone, okay? So yeah, it's 50. Oh, there's a little on my mom's grass. So it's 46 degrees this morning. And I think it's gonna get up to 53, so yep. Just like that, it's gone. All right, it's the 29th. And here we are. This is the heel section, leg section, and now we are working on the foot section. The lighting is bad because it's after 11 o'clock, but that's where I'm at. I'm stopping for the night. All right, it's December 30th, and here I am. I just got up and started working on it. It's early in the morning. Everybody else is, well, my sister's up, but everybody else is still asleep. And I decided to try and get some work done on the foot section of the sock. And it's coming along because this part goes really quickly. The heel is simple, but you know, ribbing is a little bit labor intensive with the purling. And I don't like purling. I'm not good at purling. So that took a long time to get to the point where I thought the heel section was long enough. I think I did about 4 inches, and it took all day to get there. But this just knitting in the round, stockinette stitch is going by pretty quickly. And yeah, so I will continue to do this until about 10 o'clock. At which time I will have to put this down and start getting ready. We're gonna go visit my in-laws today, and so yeah, this is coming along really nicely. I must say that the self-striping yarn in this type of construction, either like something like this tube sock or something like an afterthought heel, self-striping is great because you don't interrupt your striping. So a lot of this I'm just counting the repeats, and so here I'm showing you how far I got and how much yarn I have left at this point. That went really quickly. And I will continue to knit on that, and now you see I've gotten even further, so you see where I'm at, and it should be good. All right, so I think this is Friday, and we are on our way to see my brother-in-law. Finally, Steve and I are out because I haven't mentioned it to you guys, but Jordan has not been feeling well almost the entire trip, so it's just the two of us. He is with my mom and my sister, and he is resting. And we are headed up Lakeshore Drive up to the Rogers Park area. So I just got a tiny bit of footage for you guys just to show you that we actually did go out of the house. And this is us on our way back from my brother-in-law's house. I really love this view. I don't think I'm going to get close enough for you to see the Drake Hotel, but this happens to be my screensaver from another year when we came. I just really love this view, so I wanted to share with you, dirty windows and all. Anyway, we had a good time with my in-laws, and we headed home, and now this is New Year's Eve, and we are on our way actually to the Drake Hotel, but the one in the suburbs. And this is the Drake in Oak Lawn, Illinois. And I'm just showing you a little bit of the scenery around the place. So many pretty things. This gingerbread house is a replica of the hotel, I believe. And it was fun to look at that. And just walked around. We were waiting to get checked in. And so I took a few pictures. Look at that tree. It's a little bit knocked over, huh? Anyway, that is what I was able to get, and they did a great job. That's right at the entrance of the hotel. And then I found a little bit more decor, and I thought I would share a little bit of what they did for Christmas with you. They just have a few touches here and there in some places. They didn't like go crazy like I've seen some places, but which would have been nice. I would have loved that, but this is a little bit understated. So yeah, we are here just for the night. And here is what the entrance to the restaurant that we'll be having brunch at looks like, and sharing the tree with you here that they have up in the right in front of the restaurant with the toy soldiers, and another view of the same tree. And yeah, I just wanted to share it with you. 2023 is almost here, and this is me working on the sock, guys. I'm determined to get this sock finished and the second one cast on so I can have a New Year's Eve cast on. And yeah, so I was closing the toe, and I was having a hard time because the needles are so small. So I'll rethink that in the future. I really needed a more wiggle room, but I'm happy to say that I did get it finished, and here is the sock on my foot. Now I should have done the heel longer, but that rib part should be up around my heel, and it's not. But hey, we're gonna go with it. And the second sock is cast on. This is my New Year's Eve cast on. So I pulled it off, and I'm very excited. I barely did anything, but I did get it cast on. Happy New Year, everybody. May it be blessed. May it be prosperous. May it be full of all the good things for all of us. I love you guys. Bye. Good morning, guys. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. It is January 1st, 2023. I'm 57 years old. Where did the time go? I can still remember walking to school on the first day of kindergarten. Anyway, I just want to quickly come on and say Happy New Year. We're still at the Drake. We're going to be going to the champagne brunch here. And then we're going to head back home to my mom's house. I just came from her room. My sister already went to church. I came from their room making my mother a Keurig. And Steve is going to go downstairs and get us all a little snack for the morning because the brunch is at 12:30, and we still got to... I look like I had a watch on. I do not have a watch, but I do have a new Pandora that I got for Christmas. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, Happy New Year. I just wanted to say that. I'll talk back soon. Bye. Outfit of the day. I borrowed it from my mom. Visit your local dealer today. Happy New Year, Steve. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Y'all hear his voice? Say it one more time.
Happy New Year.
All right, it is almost 9 o'clock, but it is still January 1st, and I'm about to start this journal. It's the 1 line a day, a 5-year memory book, and I'm just showing you a little flip through on how it kind of looks. I still have to fill that part in, and I just wanted to give you an idea of what it looked like on the inside. Yeah. Just want to share it with you in case this is something you want to try to do. It's actually a couple people on YouTube talking about this, and some of it is old stuff, but just wanted to see how other people are using it. And I think what I'm going to do is somebody advised that you write about what you did, half about what you did and half about what your feelings, and you only have a little bit of space, so you can see I started it. There's a sneak peek. Bye. All right, guys, I said I was not doing this German chocolate cake, but we are doing it. This is our last day, and, well, not really. We leave tomorrow, but it is January 2nd, and we are about to make this German chocolate cake. All right. And here it is all done. It came out great. I've been giving the thumbs up on this one as well, so I'm getting better, guys. Took me 4 hours instead of 5 this time. All right, bye. Hey guys, I'm just want to end out the video right here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, what I did on my Christmas vacation vlog. Miss you all. Hope you had a wonderful holiday season, and I hope and pray for all of us have a very prosperous, very encouraging, a year full of peace, love, and joy. You guys are the best, and I look forward to hanging out with you guys throughout 2023. Until we meet again, keep it crafty, guys.